is Commandant John Ahwen. I'm the Commandant of the Anambra State Nigerian Security. Given an opportunity in life to serve humanity. Security is the basis for every human being. That is why there is what they call government. So every human being in a social contract gives their responsibilities, their life and property onto a government to in turn get what is called security of lives and property. I am a lucky man to belong in this other realm which gives security to property of human beings, security to lives, and of course to that giant called government. So it's very wonderful that God has made me to be part of this kind of Nigerian society membership, and my experience is nice because I enjoy it when there are situations and we come in, we give security. We enjoy it when you look at the schedule that the federal government has given you as an organization, and then your management, your Commander General will say, my own officer, you are doing well, and we say it is well. And as you know, where I'm serving now, Anambra being one of the separate states in the life, in the side of security in the nation, I think it's my pride to say that I am a civil defender, I am a commandant of a state where we are giving our best to make sure security is appreciated. It's something that embraces the whole life sector of what is called social life and of course human behavior. Security, we can start from food security, human security, social security, they go to health, they go to provisions of social amenity, they go to employment, they go to good economy. You see, it's a very large concept. So, Nigeria is a country that, first and foremost, we are referred to as third world, we are referred to as developing world, and now we are moving to also be in the committee of those worlds that are called developed world. These processes are transitional, and they are processes that go with a lot of challenges. Now, on the other side of physical security, where some of our sector, like me, we belong to, the challenges are there because you hear of the killings, both the one of clashes with farmers, banditries on the roads, and all those kind of things. First, the foundation is that the Nigerian society for some time has refused to say something. And insecurity strives first when your neighbor refuses to say something when they see something wrong. So, these are part of the elements. Two, insecurity strives when an armed robber is celebrated for coming home with big cars. Insecurity strives when even the electorate sit back and allow people who have stolen to go into governance. So what we face as the people who are on the other side, sometimes the security agents are the ones that are receiving the blunt. We are the ones going out there to fight the same people that are celebrated in their community. My advice to Nigerians is first and foremost, charity begins at home. That man which you are calling that armed robber is given birth to by a man and a woman. That man, there is no person in Nigeria who will say they don't have a village. That man belongs to a village. This tendency started when he was in primary, secondary. This man, if you are a civil defender, then you must accept to be a civil defender with all the ethics of what makes you a civil defender. My job is to make sure to mitigate this thing, crisis, to make sure I stop vandalism, to make sure I put a watch on the critical and national assets of the country, to make sure that if there are disasters, we manage them and we are available. So if we security agencies will take it very seriously, you are wearing this uniform, you are proud of it and you stand by it, then I'm telling you, everything will go. First, we must accept whether you are Yoruba, you are Tiv, Igbo, Hausa, Igala, anywhere you are from, we must first and foremost accept that we are Nigerians. If we accept that we are Nigerians, then it means we will uphold what Nigeria stands for. Secondly, if we accept that, then we must play less politics, less religion, less ethnicity, and go back to what? Protecting Nigeria and standing at one Nigeria. And if we do that, then it is shocking. You read in the media, people sit in the diaspora, in UK, in US, I read a lot of these things. They write, they insult a president, a sitting president. They call him all sorts of names. They are abroad. They cannot do that on the President of America or the Queen of England or anywhere. And then when the people back here take it, they say, my brother in America is saying that. It is creating much more of what we are talking about, hate speech. We must abandon all these things. Otherwise, the more we say, it's because this one is a Muslim, this one is a Christian, they give appointment, they start subjecting how many of them are Christian, how many of them are Muslims. But the question should be, how many of them are capable? If we start putting Nigeria first and put out all these things, then the final one, that hydro-headed one called corruption. Why do we celebrate corrupt people? Why? Say, I've had opportunities to do a lot of things otherwise that will portray me as being a very rich man. I have commanded positions in my rank. I was even the first commander of the Nigeria Energy Security Command in Yenagoa. My work was solely to build up a protection front, a protection structure for all the pipelines, both oil and gas in South. I was doing that with the Israeli government, appointed by the former government. I was dealing only with generals. When you go to Yenagoa, when they are calling generals, it's not the military ones. It's generals that control oil positions and all that, and communities in Vandal War. I didn't take 1 naira. Otherwise, I would have retired by now to enjoy the excess of money. The legacy I want to leave. I am here. If you go out there, you see trucks, right? You can't see me. When I arrest your truck, you can't see me. You will see me where? In court, because my lawyers are there. The legacy is we should be able to do the right thing for once. If I go home when my father calls me in heaven, my children should be able to walk on the street and they will say, those are the children of who? John Ahwen, that discipline officer. This is the legacy. I am an officer. I don't want to turn around to be a vandal. I don't want to turn around to be an armed robber. I don't want to turn around and be the one to give my arms and ammunition in the night to armed robbers because I want to be rich. I want to live what is called integrity and humility when I leave this world.